Bump, 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 Bashers. Hey, Bashers. It is Thursday, November 20th at 5 p.m. I'm a little early tonight because I am meeting up with old friends. Oh, hey, old friends. Dun, dun, dun. Old friends tonight. And they like to get together a little bit earlier. So I'm going to do about an hour show tonight just so I can get to the city on time. It's been a couple, 2 years since I've seen them. My good friends, Kate and Carl, who I met them through my old job at El Rio Grande, and they were just the greatest people. Whenever my band played in Europe, they always flew out to Greece or Germany or wherever just to see us play, and we'd only did one show, so then we'd have like little mini vacations with them, and they're just such sensational people. So yeah, that's the story. Hey, Bashers, how are you? Let's see who got in there at number one. I didn't even take a look. Oh my God, it's Panel Power. 3349. Panel Power 3349. Evening all Panel Power. Holy macaroni. You're 3 out. Dave. Actually, Dave got in there once this week, so maybe it's back to 4. I'll have to check. But holy macaroni, you're certainly on fire. He also says that R.I.P. Gary Manny Moundfield. Forgive me for not knowing who this person is, the bassist of the Stone Roses and Primal Scream. I know that the Stone Roses are a huge band in the UK and probably in Ireland and probably parts of Europe. Once again, listen, seek and ye shall find, as they say. So it's my fault for not being ultra familiar with that band. Certainly 90s bands are not my thing. Never got into Oasis or any of that crap. But not that it's crap, just I never got into any of that stuff. But Stone Roses, I know of them, of course. They're super famous. Everybody loves them over there, but probably sold 15 albums in the States. We never really got a chance to get exposed to them than when people reference the Stone Roses. And I'll be honest with you, I actually have never even checked them out. I don't know why. I just haven't. But you know what? As a dedication to this lovely guy, Gary Manny Moundfield. Did I say Moundfield, bassist of the Stone Roses. And I never heard of Primal Scream. But yeah, and they're a 90s band, so he's probably younger than me. So let me look him up. Actually, he's got to be young. Gary Moundfield. I know you guys are like, I know how big they are. I know the people love them. The only band I loved from England in the 90s was Pulp. That's it. Oh, no, he's older than me. Okay, he's 63. Okay. Oh, man, what happened to this guy? November 20th. Today is also the first anniversary of us losing Julie. Yeah, yesterday was Robert's birthday. A lot of reflection. My father-in-law spent the entire day at the cemetery reading page 6 to Jewel because she loved it as one of her guilty pleasures. Does it say what happened to this guy? Oh man, Jesus, that's so young. His death was announced on, oh my God, he lived in Heaton Moor in Stockport. Well, God bless him, and I'll check out with respect, because I don't even know what they sound like. They weren't Britpop, right? Because I know who all the Britpop artists are for the most part, but I never really got a chance to check them out. My bad, though. Ray says 3369. I know. I don't know what that is either. It's a new thing. And, listen, sometimes some of the regular bashers come in and check in on the show, and they come up, they might be logged into YouTube under a different name or different account. And I have 2 accounts on YouTube. One is my real name that has nothing on it, and the iBashers, and that's all I got. I don't really know how to change it. I mean, I did it so long ago, so I don't really remember how it works. Renaissance, Julian, look at it. Wait a second. What's going Ray through? Wait a second. There's a lot of weirdness going on here. Look at the numbers next to his name too. Gary, look at this. Everybody's got a number next to their name. Everybody has it except for Andrew. Except for Andrew. Even look at this. Look at this. Mart. What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, Tracy Ferris? She's got her regular thing in there. But Franco, look at that. Everybody's got a weird number next to the name. Joe doesn't. Eric does. Andy does. Melly C does. What the? I don't. Britpop. I mean, I just scrolled down the line so fast there. When I think of Britpop, I think of Oasis, Pulp, Blur. I guess take that. More pop Brit. But Robbie, obviously, that's Britpop. Brilliant band. Yeah, okay. I'll check them out. I know anything, but I'll get back to this. I don't know what the number thing is. Very strange, YouTube. What are you up to today? Renaissance says, nature takes good care of her appearance. What makes nature ugly is the behavior of human beings. I've said that a million times. We have this beautiful place that's absolutely perfect for us. Our very existence is tailored to our nature. So evolution, if you don't believe in that, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Darwinism, et cetera, is to be optimized to the environment that we're in, because we are constantly evolving. And what we're basically doing is taking that evolution and spitting on it. So that's true. How far that little candle throws his beams, so shines a good deed in a weary world. That's quite beautiful. Fire is an amazing thing. Flames are incredible. Candles, while I don't particularly I like candles, I don't own any other than like little votives I used to put out on the deck every night when we'd have dinner and people over. I'd put them out in votives. And hurricanes, those are the little containers that you put the candles in and you close the little door on, and they're usually glass. Well, we'll see if I'll ever need those again. But yeah, indeed. Nothing is more difficult and therefore more precious than to be able to decide. And don't ask me, because I'm always like, whatever you want. whatever you want. What do you have? And I don't know. What are you getting? Which is really not fair to do to people. Decisive people are very sexy, by the way. It's very, very sexy when somebody knows what they want. It is. Kind of that, I don't know. What do you want? I don't know. You want to go out tonight? I don't know. How do you feel? You want to go out tonight? It's kind of shitty. Kind of a crappy way to be. And just assert your individuality and say, I don't want to go out tonight and I want you to make dinner. Okay, so there, do that. Nick Brooker 1411. I'm going to read everybody's numbers because this is really sick. Good evening, and again, well done, panel power. Dave Fahrenheit 451 must be sweating. I don't think he is. Listen, I have a feeling that if Dave, he's going to come out of the gate and just hit us like the next couple of shows in a row. I know it because Panel Power is very, very fast. But I have seen, and I don't know how he did it today. But he's very fast. The both of them are insanely fast. I don't know. How does that work? You get it? I subscribe to channels and it doesn't pop up on my thing. Maybe I just don't have pop-ups engaged. I don't know. Good evening. And again, well done, Panel Power. Dave Fahrenheit 451 must be sweating. Yes, R.I.P. Manny of the Stone Roses and Primal Scream. I've seen him play live and he was amazing. Sad news. Well, I'm sorry for all of you guys that were fans of this artist. He sounds like a terrific guy. I just saw a picture of him. He looked very cool. Impossible. It's impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. That's a great lyric. Impossible is a word only found in the dictionary of fools. I love that, Julian. You'll catch the replay later. Thanks. Tonight's show is it'll be a regular show. It just won't be me, going on about shit forever and ever and ever. Only because some older folks want to have dinner earlier, and I understand as I get older. Thank you, Nick Brooker. Have a great show and upvote. Thank you. Upvote if you can for the show. You can dance for inspiration. Thanks very much. The only victories which leave no regret are those which are gained over ignorance. That's for sure. You know, I was telling you the other day about the one person I know who's a narcissist and having a conversation with them about stuff. And I was trying to impart that. I was trying to impart, like, now that you know how that behavior affects someone, it gives you the power to make sure it never happens. But they refused to hear it. How dare I insinuate that something they did or said did that to somebody? Incredible. Something happening with YouTube? Because all of a sudden I went, wow, that's weird. It went from 38 to 9. And I don't generally look at who's like that, but that's very, very, very weird. Very strange. The extent of your consciousness is limited only by your ability to love and to embrace with your love and the space around you and all that it contains. Now it's up to 22. Very weird. YouTube's crazy tonight. What's wrong with you, YouTube? Stop putting numbers on people. How dare you do that? That's Renaissance 6745. Thank you. And also from Renaissance 6745, portraits sent for the gallery. Thank you, kind sir. And we look forward to them with bated breath. Now, Kevin Landon 7578 says that he upvoted number 8 today. These numbers are so weird. Able to bash live while off from work. Kevin, it's great to have you. It's so great to have a Kev around the house. Great to have you live on the show, buddy. Hollywood Squares is back and Dirk has them. Man, so you know how I always say sometimes I use ChatGPT and then I put it in Photoshop and then I work on the thumbnails. This one was murder. It just couldn't understand the concept. And I took a screenshot of what Hollywood Squares looked like. And for those of you who don't know, from across the pond, the Hollywood Squares was this show of celebrities, and they were in a tic-tac-toe board, and it was campy and irreverent and very funny. And it was, the center square was Paul Lynde, and after his death, it was Joan Rivers. And Paul Lynde was this extremely funny guy who was famous for a show called Bewitched, and he was in lots and lots and lots of movies. And he was just kind of a bit of a fake character, but very goofy. Always had a open shirt with his hairy chest and his medallions, and he was a real character. But Hollywood Squares, hosted by Peter Marshall, it was a ridiculous trivia show. It required zero knowledge, but it was mostly just entertainment and super duper fun. And it's been back a couple of times in many different incarnations, but the original was the greatest. And they would get people on the show that are nuts, like Charo or Foster Brooks, or they would get people you wouldn't believe who were on that show. It was so good. But thanks, Kevin. The host of the show must be Catwoman or Pussy Galore. So at the very end of the, I had it posted, and it posted in very low resolution. And I don't know why I did it. So I went back into Photoshop and I realized that I didn't upscale it. And then Paul goes, "Oh, you forgot about Kitty Carlisle." So I went in there and redid it. Kitty Carlisle was kind of a nobody actress, but she was on a lot of game shows. We had a lot of those, a lot of American celebrities that never really did much, but were always on game shows. Funny stuff. Andrew Oglewich, Canadian $5. Canadian $5 from Andrew Oglewich, 759753. Best weight loss program ever. The flu. Oh no. Can't drink alcohol, barely smoke, hardly eating and coughing tightens up the guts, same as doing crime. I'm so sorry, Andrew. We love you. Get better soon. You're in great shape. You don't need to lose any weight at all. You're a fit and furious you. Canadian $5. Let's hit the end. Let's give him the commemorative gong, and we love you, man. We'll send good vibes, positive vibes. I wish you lived close by. I make so much soup. I've been making soup like every single day because it's cold in New York. Not as cold as you guys are experiencing in Europe right now. But last night I created a new soup. It's I just take 2 cloves of garlic and half an onion, and I saute that in extra virgin olive oil, and then I get it nice and soft, and I add about 2 tablespoons of butter, and I let that simmer for a little while. Then I chop up very finely celery, carrots, spinach, and let that simmer for a little while, and then I put leeks in there to make it really oniony. And then at the very end, I add a little bit of cream, salt, pepper, and it's delicious. It's really good. I never heard of spinach soup before. I don't think so. Broccoli, yeah. Oh, and cheddar, of course, on the top. Delicious. Hope you're enjoying it. Andrew, we love you. Get well soon and have some soup, liquids. Or Joe will tell you because he's a doctor. Congratulations, panel power. 3 to go. Unless I'll have to double check. It's either 3 or 4. I forgot that Dave got in there one day this week, so it might have pushed it back the other way, but I hope not. Sure, I'm sick, but I look amazing. Yeah, you do. And then there's Martin J9G. And look, he's got a white cat that looks a lot like Bronson. Well, hello, Martin J9G. It's so nice to have you on the show for the very first time. And your cat looks very familiar to us. Franco Fiore 8517. Please upvote if you can. Thanks so much. Grazie mille, signore. Hey guys, Tracy Farris is here. Melly C 6550. Happy Friday, Eve Dirk, and all the bashers. Big hearts out to all the ladies of Bash as always. Who's in here today? We got Tracy, and we've got I don't know if Carolyn's here or if all the beautiful ladies of the Bash. We love you. Hello, Basher says, Handsome Joe. Hey, Joe LaFaro, how are you? You're like I said, the only guy who's going to get my thumbnails, Joe. And the people that are in it. I had some modern people in there, and I was like, yeah, those aren't so good. I wanted to do other ones that go like Oshino O'Malley would be like, who are these people? Like if I do a movie quote, it's not going to be that. And out of their forked tongues came the gurgle. You won't. Sure, Mr. Sheldrake. all my movie quotes are from Billy Wilder pictures. Good evening. It's Andy M847. Well, hello, Andy M847. It's nice to have you. And good evening, kind sir. Look at this. He's trying to pull off the Only Good Things guy. I don't think that's fair. As a matter of fact, the banner, which I made just for him, should only go to him. Only Good Things. But I know it's you. So thanks so much for that. That's so funny. That's so weird that it did that. And we've got Eric B 8888. Evening, folks. Hey, Eric Bell. How are you? What the fuck is going on here? What is thisness? Weird. Primal Scream. Brilliant panel. I have to check them out. Melly C says Brit Pop is the Spice Girls. I mean, that's pop. I don't know if it's Brit Pop. I guess when I think of Brit Pop, I just think of like, it's kind of a response to the shoegazing Seattle scene where everybody's wearing kind of like dressed down and they're staring at the floor and, life is crap and I hate everybody. Almost everyone, says Andrew. I know, almost everyone. I bet I don't have a number at my watch channel. You do not have a number. Isn't that interesting? But everybody's got the at, though, which is not something I've seen on the show ever. Never seen that before. Listen, YouTube's doing stupid stuff. It posted my thumbnail, all cuckoo. So, who cares? I don't care. Do you care? Who cares? I don't care. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. So, like when I go to the strip club and I make a couple of dollars, it doesn't matter that I'm married and I have 3 babies. It's okay. My husband doesn't need to know. I don't tell him about nothing. He doesn't even know about nothing. I can not quiet to myself. You know what I mean? And afterwards, maybe sometimes I can make a couple extra dollars later on. Who cares? Who cares? What is with these numbers, says Melly C6550? I don't know. You do not have a number. My watch channel. Ha, I was right. You are right. Scotty H-1968. Do you guys not see the numbers when I post them? Do you not see them when you post? It's weird, right? Scotty H. Yes, you do. Actually, I don't have this. You do. And Rufus doesn't. At with Rufus. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's the stylings of With Rufus. Yeah, I think these are the actual account names. Why would that be showing up? I don't know. I mean, I don't think that there's a setting, is there? Show comments on stage. Now that I don't want. Like, what does that do if you do that? No, I don't like that. That's very weird. Is there a way for me to fix that? I don't know that there is. It's got to be YouTube. And you don't either. Look at this. Hi, all. Please upvote. More people watching than upvotes. If you can upvote right now, ladies and gentlemen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do some fun stuff. I don't know about today, but tomorrow night we got a big show, some fun stuff with the big guy. Talk about the new watches if you want, whatever you want to do. Thanks, Hitesh. Look at that, Hitesh. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, at Andy 847. Big brother, everyone will have a number and be ruled accordingly. Yeah, last time people had numbers attached to them. Remember what happened. Atrocious. Everyone, please take a moment to thank. Oh, Andy. Oh, Andy, you're so sweet. Oh, Andy, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. You blow my mind. Hey, Andy. Joe LaFaro says the people in Nepal are still evolving, but the rest of us not so much. They continue to develop adaptations to a lower oxygen pressure. Joe, did anybody see? I watched the other night. Just suggestions. And I don't ski. I've never been on skis in my life. I've actually been on skis in my friends, the Francois' house. When they used to go skiing, I tried on skis once. I've never skied. I don't know why. I've been downhill on bicycles, but never in ski slopes. Some reason they were showing me this guy, and I'm not kidding you. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Because you got to see it. His name is Jedrick Bargiel, and he skied down Mount Everest. And it was this guy climbs up Mount Everest, and he had short skis. He gets up there, and then he says goodbye to everybody. And he went up there without oxygen. How in the world can you climb Mount Everest without oxygen? So many people have died. But I found it very interesting that he's up there, and there's like all these footprints. How many people really, truly go to the top of Mount Everest? I mean, would you do that? I would absolutely not do that. No, thanks. It's just way too far away from a bar or a lounge or food or I don't like being cold, and certainly don't want to be that cold, and I certainly don't like oxygen deprivation, and it's very dangerous. But he did, and he skied down, and you get to watch most of it. It's edited, of course. But here's the other thing: his brother, because he had a drone following around. First of all, how is that drone flying around at that altitude, and they're able to stabilize it and keep it going? Because planes can't fly that high. Oh, actually, they can fly that high because it's higher than. How high is Mount Everest? How many feet is that? Mount Everest. How high? Mount Everest. 29th. Okay, so planes do fly higher than that. But I'm just wondering if it's different for drones because his brother was there. Turns out he said, "Oh, my brother is the guy operating the drone." They got a drone flying around the top of Everest and following him as he ski. I thought, oh, he set it up, he programmed it, he's got some GPS and it follows it. I thought, okay, it's nerdy shit, and that's what he's doing. But no, it was his brother operating the thing. I'm like, well, where is he? He's got to stay in. He's got to ski down the mountain too, right? And then he gets to base camp, which is still way up there. He hangs out there for a little while. I think he changed his clothes, but this guy skied down and he's jumping over crevasses and having to walk around rock formation. It's just the most mental thing ever. But yeah, I don't know how people do that. That's crazy. Ray 3349 says, panel power, I have same number. That's so odd. So odd. It's so weird. Joe LaFaro, $4.99 for the Hollywood Squares. Thank you. I'm your host, Peter Marshall. Thanks, Jojo. Let's give you the other guy. And beautiful Sharon. Canadian $6.99. Dirk is a chalet bunny like me. Yeah, I'm totally the 100% a chalet bunny. I want to sit in there and sit in front of a roaring fire and have a cocktail and maybe some nice hors d'oeuvres and go, how was your day on the slopes? I'm not doing that. That's for sure. Crazy town. Thank you, beautiful lady. Thank you so much. Let's give you a Gong Woman and 3. Thank you, beautiful Sharon. It's very sweet of you. Yeah. Where was I now? CKM for now. Hey, I know who that is. That's no name needed. Was Lucille Ball ever on the Hollywood Squares? That information has eluded me. Eluded me, I should say. Wow. She was on there. I can't believe. I mean, they'd have like Match Game. They'd have, same cast of characters, Paul Lynde and Charo, and who else was on there? Nipsey Russell. Kind of B celebrities were on there. People who would be on the Love Boat. Bert Convy, Lonnie Anderson, Scatman Crothers. People like that would be on there. Very, very, very strange. Andy M says, "Hey, Ken Furby, wishing you well. Hope all's well. We love you, Ken Furby. Great to have you in the house. It's so nice to have Ken Furby. Where are you? Did he say something? You said Ken Furby. So where is he? Did I miss his chat? We haven't seen him in so damn long. How long Ken Furby's been gone? How long? Where did I miss that? That you're addressing him? Talking, typo, not talking. I will never argue with stupid people, says Melly C6550. That's so funny. Sick. I remember when that was the kids' new word to say cool. We still say it in New York, Andrew. I say it every single day. Oh my God, that was sick. It was sick. Did you go to the show last night? It was sick. We still say it's very New York. Some of my friends in their 40s sounded like fools trying to stay young when talking to. Well, that like I said the other night. Well, he's got tons of riz. Like I would never say that in my real life as a person of my age. It'll just make me look so like I'm like wearing a Hollister shirt and going to Fire Island, which I'm not going to do. No thanks. Identify the quote. I am not a number. I am a free man. The prisoner. I'm a prisoner, not a free man. And my life is my own now. It's Patrick McGowan. Joe _ LaFaro. Not Joe, at Joe _ LaFaro. So they messed with everybody's name to some degree. So, hey, Ken Furby, you're just shouting out there. He's not there. I'm going to email him right now. Mr. Furby, and see if he's okay. Yeah. Feel better, Andrew, says Carolyn Martin. Yes, please. Joe LaFaro. Oh, Joey Joe. Yes, of course, everybody, because we all love you, man. Get well soon. The numbers are very Borg. Or what was it? Species. Oh shit. The only species that was ever able to defeat the Borg. 8479. Is that what it was? Species that beat the Borg. I said 8479. Oh, 8472. Oh, I was so damn close. Wow. Oh, Sharon. Look at that. Sharon Alexa. Uh-oh. Guess who's Sharon Alexa from now on? No, I won't do that. At Sharon Alexa. How amazing is that, though? That was crazy. Movie quote. I'm shocked to find gambling in the establishment. Your winnings, Captain? Oh, thank you. Don't know this. I'm shocked to find gambling in this establishment. Your winnings, Captain? Oh, thank you. I don't know. Anybody know what that is? And from Andy Pandy. What is that? I'm shocked. It sounds familiar. I'm shocked to find gambling. Your winnings, Captain. Oh, thank you. Was this Django Unchained? I'm guessing. 8888 was the first night game at Wrigley Field. Hey, that's a great piece of trivia. Says Scotty H at Scotty H dash 1968. Well, thank you so much for that information. It took a really long time for baseball in the United States to have night games. I don't know what the problem was. I guess the electric bill. I can't imagine what the reason for that was, but it's stupid. At Eric Bill 8888, you have a very lucky number. 8 is very lucky. Is that true? Is 8 a lucky number? I know that 4 is the most unlucky number. That I looked up for a reason. Yeah, this has been going on the other channels as well. I believe they're the full titles of the channels. Well, can we get rid of that? I don't like it. Account names have been showing on other channels for months. It can't be fixed. Oh no, Sharon Alexa. But it never did it on my show. Today's the first day. The very first day. How? Oh, that's so weird. Sharon Alexa says, cheers, Rufus. Hey, Rufus, you want to give us an Odin update? How's every little thing acclimating to his new life of luxury and all of those things? Can you give us? And also, don't forget to send pictures of Odin to the Gallery of Bashtards, because, even though I pray in my dreams and I say a little prayer and light a little candle, that Jackson's either living in somebody's house or making his way back to you. And I know how you feel. But Odin is a member of the family, so it would be great if you had a couple pics. It would be great. Just saying. Andy, is it because of Cloudflare or whatever it was that failed most recently? I don't know. Could be a solar flare. Who knows? I'll look it up, see if there's something I can change on my end, because I don't think that's cool, right? Say you want a little bit more anonymity on how you want to show up on certain channels, right? If you just want to go, you're a douche, you change your name real quick. I know that there's no such thing as a quick change. 3349 says Ray. Okay. Confused. Panel Power and I have the same number. Oh, you guys are Borg. A chalet bunny. I know. I'm totally a chalet bunny. I need my warm blankie, but thanks. A big no to mountain climbing. Yeah. And also a big no to camping. Like Dana said to me one day, she goes, what about glamping? And I said, that's not a word. I'm not going to go camping. No. No. Laying on the ground. I don't care if it's a luxury tent. There's bugs and there's stuff. And nah. I told you I was a Boy Scout for like 15 minutes and I walked the hell out of there. I was like, I am not prepared for that kind of crap. Perfect emoji, Joe. Yeah, Joe's pretty good at that stuff. Mr. Landon says, Dirk, Kitty Carlisle Hart was a regular panelist. I know. On What's My Line, and perhaps to tell the truth, she was. She's a big part of New York's upper crust and famous for being famous. Yeah, I mean, she did jack shit. She was a socialite. And and they spelled her name wrong. I knew there was an S in there. And like, I just was tired. I did 30 iterations of that cover, and then I had to finally put it all together on my own in Photoshop. And I just said, I saw the S was missing. I was like, screw it. It's a cartoon. But yeah, Kitty Carlisle Hart, she was just basically, and I love her. She's a sassy Upper East Side lady. She's like she's like a classic broad in the 50s in America. She always was like going to a cotillion or hanging around with Truman Capote or hanging out with the muckety mucks. But yeah, What's My Line is a great show because What's My Line was you'd have a bunch of panelists and it was always revolved, but it was that publishing guy. What was his name? I think he was the head of Random House, Kitty Carlisle Hart, and the woman who was murdered. God, what was her name? I know her name. That's What's My Line murder. I don't feel bad that I'm not Dorothy Kilgallen, right? Dorothy Kilgallen. Yeah, she was murdered in her home. She was a regular on there. What's My Line? Main cast. Who's the publishing guy? He's got a funny name. Bennett Cerf. Right, Bennett Cerf. Yeah, Kitty Carlisle. She was famous for doing absolutely. She's famous like Kim Kardashian is famous for nothing. But can I say this? There's a new show. It's unwatchable. But it's got that actress. I can't remember anybody's names tonight. I don't know what is wrong with me. Anyway, Kim Kardashian is on a show now where she's acting. They put the camera on her rear end and they let her say very few lines because she's not terrible. Madonna's probably worse than her because she's terrible. But it's about a bunch of female lawyers, and but it just seems very Lifetime to me. It doesn't feel like a very good Lifetime television meeting. It just television for women. It just feels like a soap opera. I don't know. Crazy Town, says Sharon Alexa. CW watch enthusiast 6727. What the fuck? This is weird. Hey, Dirk and the Bashers. Hey, Fergal and your beautiful bride. I used to be one of those nuts back in my snowboarding days that would duck a rope and get caught out of bounds. Oh, yeah. Do not do that, dearest Rufus, because ropes and things like that are there because you could get killed. And I'm one of those dum-dums too, because when I was riding down the ski slopes on a bicycle, I would go get lost and go off the trail because it's not really single track. Single track is mostly kind of cross country, but it's also like certain downhills, they'll have single track. But when you go up and you take a lift up to a mountain, there's a recommended thing and there's rope, and me and my buddies, but that's why skiing's not a good idea. Lucy had the center square when I was a kid. My mom liked the show. Lucille Ball, Wally Cox, that was my omission. Shit. I forgot Wally Cox. Wally Cox was always on there. He played Underdog on the cartoons, and was Marlon Brando's boyfriend, but I've told you that already. or whatever they were. I don't know. I did not know that Lucy was ever on the Hollywood Squares. No idea. Paul Lynde, yeah, of course. He'd always tell a very racy, saucy joke, and that was the funny thing with him. Skied once in Bulgaria. Second day sold all ski stuff, spent it on hookers and casinos. You wouldn't go to a prostitute. Stop it. At Joe _LaFaro. He's laughing at Ray. Hey, those girls got to work too. Jaws. At Andy M7. I'm wishing Ken well. He said that he was dealing with stuff, and if he's watching, okay. So hi, Ken. Let's give a big shout out to our very own Ken Furby. We love you, man, and we miss you on the show. I hope everything is okay. I'm going to drop him an email right away to see if he's okay. Get an update on Ken. So thank you all for caring enough. Named after Bjorn Borg. You think so? Do you think that's true? I never really put two and two together like that. I mean, I love Bjorn Borg, great statesman, great ambassador for the sport. Baseball and tennis are the only sports I ever gave a shit about. But hey, maybe. You think that's true? Could have been. Fergal says, sorry I haven't been on properly of late. Louise had car trouble and it took ages to get sorted. Oh, Jesus. My Mini has issues too, sadly, caused by someone else. So that's off to get sorted too. I'm sorry to hear about that. I'll tell you, my father-in-law just bought a brand new car because he got rid of Julie's car. He gave it to or sold it. I don't know how he gave it to Julie's sister. So he got a new car. He got a Mazda SUV, like a small one, pre-owned, certified pre-owned. It's like a year old, but it looks brand new and it's quite beautiful. Went shopping, got in the car, wouldn't start. Had to call AAA, which is our roadside assistance. They came, they jumped it, he took it home, and the next thing you know, it was dead again. And then he tried it again, and it died like 5 times. Finally called the dealer, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna have to go to a repair shop." He goes, "No, it's under warranty. I just bought the car." And they're like, "Oh, well, not that." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, that." And then he fought with them after he just paid, like, I wasn't cheap. It was like, I think it was $36,000, whatever cars like that cost. And it's very nice. Got all the luxury appointments. It's a very attractive car. The interior is beautiful. But finally, he got somebody on the phone and he said, I need to make an appointment because I'm returning. I'm within the window. I'm returning this car. And they're like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I don't want it." And they're like, "Why? Well, what's wrong with it?" He's like, "It doesn't start." And you buy a car because you need a car to take you places. And if I can't get it to start and you guys are unwilling to fix it, then I'm going to return it. And I guess that fixed it because it was in the shop for 2 days and it's back and he says it's working. Casablanca. Okay, this is non sequitur for me. So Casablanca, the city, the record label, Casablanca, the movie. Oh, Casablanca. Oh, that's what it's from. Oh, the quotes from Casablanca. There you go. Oh, great. Now my father-in-law would have known that because that's a movie he knows very well. Good one, Andrew. Excellent one. Yes, I went skiing in southern Austria once. 1 week concentrated course. Never, never, not again for me. I think I would love it, man. I think I would. I think I would love it. 8 is lucky in Chinese culture. Yes, yes, I assume so. Because where else? Who else has lucky culture? I'll tell you, DL when she has all of her New Year stuff. Um, she puts numbers and things all over the door, and these red kind of. They're attractive. They're nice decorations. I just don't. She's just not a good person. So I'm like, what are you doing? I was born in Hong Kong. Hey, hence the double happiness. 8888. Well spotted. How cool is that? You were born in Hong Kong. See, in New York, you'd say I was born in Hell's Kitchen. That's cool. That's very very exotic. Mine is showing on Asheen's channel, but here it's okay. Does that look okay to you, Hitesh? Does that look okay to you? Oh no, it's changed here too. Is he on live again? Don't tell me. Hold on, I'm looking right now. Is he on? No, he's not. That would be funny though. Is he? No, he's not. The Ashina O'Malley channel. Live. Nico Leonard's old friend turns on him. Oh, these are old. Oh, he's got the other channel, right? Ashina O'Malley Live, right? Isn't that what it's called? What is it called? Oh, Who Needs a Drink? Oshino O'Malley Live. How cool is that? He's got 2 channels. He's only got 3 things. He doesn't leave stuff up there, though. That's for sure. He knows how to work all that stuff. Richard Dawson, Scotty H. Yeah, well, Richard Dawson was really most famous for Match Game, which is probably my favorite of all the oldie-timey game shows because it was just irreverent and fun, and they did stupid shit. 8 in Chinese culture is good luck and fortune. 4 is bad luck because the number 4 in Chinese is death because 4 is pronounced say, which means death. Oh, how interesting. I love having an insight. Yeah, I did do some research on finding out what the most unlucky number was. Because, anyway, Dirk, tomorrow the nicknames instead of the channel names can switch back. It changes up. Oh, is that right? Tomorrow, Dirk, the nicknames instead of channel names can switch back. Oh, it can. Well, I got to find out. I'm going to look that up, though. Thanks, Sharon Alexa. Dirk, check out at Tan Glamping. At Tan Glamping. At Tan Glamping. At Tan Glamping. Oban Glamping? I don't know what it is. I'll look it up. Send me an email. I'll find out about that. Let me see. Hanging out at Elaine's. Yeah, baby. Mel, you know who used to hang out at Elaine's? Trump. Melly spot on both in Mandarin and Cantonese. That's why there's no 4th floor button. Is that right? It's 13. So it's the number 13 here. Wow. Oh, Aaron glamping. Ah, right. Irish glamping. Okay, now I get you. Right. Dorothy Kilgallen was beautiful. Yeah, she was I mean, that's so weird. She had like an empty apartment and I think she was separated from her husband. Read all the, there's a lot of YouTubes to read about Dorothy Kilgallen. It's very, very sad. And I watched the show, like the rerun, obviously, of right after she was killed. And they were just shocked. Absolutely shocked. It was absolutely crazy. I've ridden Killington on a mountain bike. You put the bike on the hook and the chairlift. Yeah. Yeah. I used to do the Killington a lot. Absolutely. Great stuff. I used to love taking mine because I have one of those bikes that's, you guys saw it online that time, my Cannondale. My BFF's favorite travel place is Hong Kong. There you go. I've never been there. Never, ever, ever. His robotic tennis style. Lynde, is that right? Oh, that's funny. Odin update in the gallery. Yay. I don't see it yet, but there you go. Very cool, Rufus. Thank you so much. Bjornborg was a machine. He sure was, though. Yeah, Borg versus McEnroe. Oh, McEnroe would just get mad at everybody. Go, what do you mean? This is impossible. What are you talking about? Decorations of red on green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, till you come back to me. Oh, you're doing another quote. Decorations of red. Oh, that's a movie thing. Decorations of red on green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, till you come back to me. That's I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, till you come back to me. Ba-doo-doo. Name the song. Just did. Uh, anyway, it's time for the Gallery of Bastards. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime beings of words. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. I just got to click these again because I'm telling you, this is Google wide because I highlight all of today's Gallery of Bastards. And what happened? It undid them. So from Tobster McDonkey, the donkey known as Tobster, he's our radical right reporter. There he is with his brand new Seiko. Let me tell you all about it. This is the Amiwatari, the SBGY 013, and it's a beauty. Wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. I mean, nobody makes a dial like Seiko, that's for sure. Absolutely stunning. Spring drive. You got some spring in your drive, baby. That's look at how thin that is. I love that bracelet. It's very Breitlingy. Obviously, everybody's copied it, but it's originally a Breitling design. Beautiful. What a dress watch, too. Oh, on a leather strap. Very nice. Actually, is that ostrich? Might be. Wow, look how thin that thing is. Wow, that's beautiful. Congratulations. And there you go. There's the spring drive movement. Crazy, right? That's very cool. You took the case off, right? Because they don't have open case backs on that. Beautiful. Tobster McDonkey. Come on. Give him a hand. Everybody's favorite right-wing radical reporter. There he is. The right-wing radicals. Andrew Oakwich. Senor in his nest. That's not Senor, though. Hold on. Am I hitting the wrong thing? Senor in his nest. Olive watching him. Okay, maybe I just couldn't see him. There you go. Oh, he's wrapped in there. How cute is that? Wow. Oh, you guys are so cute. Oh, she's walking around him. She's trying to make sure he's not dead. That's what she's doing. Look at how you made these pictures. How'd you make that landscape like that? You shot that with the ultra wide. That's pretty great, Andrew, and the beautiful children. Thank you so much, Andrew. Mr. Bell, Seiko on a main battle tank. Wow. Look at that. That is quite the shot, my friend. Look at that. Oh, yeah, the kinetic. We all love Seiko in this town. I was watching that, some of those YouTubes where the guys like rate these watches, guys like Seiko D. I'm like, fuck you, moron. And he's like, oh, and he's, what he goes, he goes, Hublot, RM. I'm like, you're a tool. RM. Fuck off with the RM. I would buy a fake RM and smash it. Stupid looking watches. I don't care how good the technology is. They're bougie and stupid. This is a man's watch. Look how cool that is. It's so cool. One guy gave Vacheron a C. I'm like, do you even know anything about watches? Vacheron. Moron. Beautiful stuff. Look at that. So I made a comment. Some guy on Facebook, the Speedmaster Club, I gave him the information. I'm getting flooded with Speedmaster. I don't mind doing it, but I'm like, what did I get myself into? Mr. Blair! Oh, it's Nandor. Guy's asking me about his Speedy. It's got a 145022. Doesn't have a step dial, so it's post 76, but it's got a 1171 a bracelet, which means it's a, not a later one, but it's mid to late 70s for sure. But he was like, can you identify? I'm like, well, you can unscrew it and get the serial number on the back. Look at Nandor. You're so beautiful. Look at you, you beauty. Oh, what an angel. That's like a painting. That's frameable art, my friend. Mr. Blair, thank you so much. That was fantastic. What a beautiful one. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Julian with 10 pieces for your perusal. Look at this portrait photography, which you almost never see from him. Incredible. I'm just going to answer a text real quick. Sorry, I don't do this on the show. I'm live. Where is he? Why are you? I'm live now. F off. What a beautiful shot. Why is that like that? Why is that doing that? What the hell is that? Why is there that thing? Oh, there it is. That works good. There you go. Beautiful. She's very, look at her eyes are gorgeous. The self-portrait of the man. The self-portrait of the man himself. Julian. Amazing. Oh, look at this. It's fantastic. Look at that shot. I love when you so rarely show us people, and it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, great hat on Julian, right? Who are these people? Remember, like I said, soft white underbelly reminds me of that. Amazing. Oh God, look at this guy. He's been through it. Geez, got a chunk missing out of his nose. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, that's insane. I like his coat though. Look though. Look at this. Look at his little boutonniere. That's beautiful. Cause she loves Patti Smith. I mean, that is her. Oh, she's got dreadlocks. She's working on the dreadlocks. How do you make dreadlocks? You don't wash your hair and you don't comb it. You don't do anything. You just let it happen. If you have hair like mine, it could never happen. And hers, it shouldn't happen. Oh, wow. She's beautiful. Look at that shot. It's amazing. Julian, these are astonishing portrait photography today. Amazing, man. Oh, wow. This almost reminds me of Sleeping Beauty, the book I have about daguerreotypes of dead people, but in repose, and they would take these long exposures of these people, and it was to chronicle them, which is very fascinating. Some people like it, some people don't, but these are beautiful shots, and I love the treatment on this. I know you do this in the darkroom. You don't do the manipulate it in Photoshop. It's amazing. Steve McQueen, if he was still alive, right? Yeah, they do look like soft white underbellies. I know they do. They do, but better. Yeah, I love soft white underbelly. Look at that. She's cool. She's very, very cool. I love these shots, Julian. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Julian. Look at these portraits. Are just that guy wins. Because look, he's got a beautiful coat. He's got a boutonniere. His beard is neatly trimmed. He's got a chunk missing out of his nose, though. This guy looks like he does drugs. And she just looks like she's sitting around a big hearth. And there's the professor himself. Fantastic. And she's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Julian, everybody. Thank you so much, kind sir. We always appreciate some Julian in our lives. Eminem madness, smoking Mindy madness, smoking Mindy madness, Eminem madness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mindy looking pensive. Hi, Mindy. Mindy. So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. With their big saucers. There's the king of the forest. There he is. Mork for president, everybody. Mork for president. Oh, pretty. Hey, Mindy Mind. Amazing. Beautiful lady. Oh, I love him on this thing. I know he frayed it, and it looks so cute, though, on him. So cute. Oh, look at them. So far away. Look at them in front of their fireplace. Now then you move to the country and you got a fireplace. Isn't that just so great? It's worth the price of admission. How long did it take for them to get used to your new digs? Oh, look at this. That even includes feet shots for the feet perverts. Oh, look at this baby, baby, baby. Eminem madness, smoking Mindy madness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, Mindy. Oh, it's Bo and Lexi snuggling from Sharon. Sharon Alexa. How cute is this? Look how, oh, that's so cute. Look at that. They love each other. Oh, so great. They are so adorable, Sharon. That's so cute. Bo and Lexi and Carabine, of course. We love our Carabine. That's the cutest name ever, by the way. Amazing stuff. Look at this beautiful lady. She's another one, a fireplace queen. Look at that. Nothing, cats love nothing more than warmth. That's a fact. Way more than dogs. Dogs are like, I'll rough it. I'll rough it in the junkyard. Beautiful Caribbean. So pretty. So pretty, Caribbean. What do you got? Help in a swap shop. Oh, look at this. Ray found an Omega in a discount store. Hey, that's beautiful. That's a Ginevra. Yeah, that's a 60s watch. Look at that logo. Ooh, I love that logo. I love it. I love it. How much is that? You said 400? That's not probably not the original strap. I assume absolutely not. Not polished. You see, the dial looks perfect though. Super great. That's the beauty of Omega, man. You could buy those for $400. You can't buy those with Rolex. No siree. And then Ray's got a show shot. Look at that, baby. Oh yeah. It's a big watch. It's a big watch for a big man. I like it. You want to go get that Omega? And Carolyn Martin, some of my favorite things. Oh, how great is this? These are the things that make this woman tick. For sure. Pens and a Panda dial Daytona. Look at that. Beautiful writing instruments. And a beautiful watch instrument, I should say. Timing instrument. Amazing. Amazing. Thanks. Ray, give me let me know more about that particular. Did you say somebody say you sent me an email and I don't see it? And I just looked at the junk. I don't see it. Am I missing something from somebody? I don't see it. Oh yeah, guys, Bob Randolph's watch. I'll close the show out with this because I got to get headed to the city. The Apollo 17. We had a couple of people interested that wrote to me and they're interested, and but nothing concrete has really happened with that so far. So like I said, it's mint box paper stickers, beautiful watch. Could be a safe queen, it could be your daily driver. It's sterling silver dial. You've all seen it. If anybody's still interested in that watch, let me know, because Bob is thinking about just putting it on consignment in the store, where it'll probably sit for a while, but he'll wind up getting probably 6,000, 7,000 for it at the end. But the reserve on that price on the iBashers, 50% goes to charity, will be $4K, or maybe a little bit under. If you want to make an offer, make an offer. You want to make an offer, make an offer. Call me, make an offer. I'm gonna go make me an offer. Who cares? I'll talk to Bob. We'll see what he says. Maybe he'll listen. All right, somebody offered you $3,862. Listen, I'll make it work for you. We'll make some concessions. At least we can bring home close to $2,000 to the cat charity, and that would be the most perfect thing for everyone involved. So, guys, thanks so much for a fabulous show. Mwah, I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow with the big guy. The big guy with the big guns. Tomorrow, 6:05 p.m. regular time, same bash time, same bash channel. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, if you meet somebody who's not so nice, who knows? Maybe they're great. Maybe you're going to marry them. Maybe they're going to be your best friend forever. Maybe not. You know why? Because you're a
Basher.